Hello, Braves. I'm Ignacio Osorio.
And I'm Fatima Ibanez, and this is Brave Talk.
We want to welcome you to our debut show. We have a lot to share with you today, so let's get the show started.
On today's show, we will hear from teachers, students, and administration about their time here at BPHS and what it means to be a Brave.
First up, we hear from our principal, Mr. Ippolito, about his time here at BPHS and what it means to be a Brave.
Hi, I'm Mr. Ippolito, principal of Baldwin Park High School.
Alright, so how long have you been principal for?
I've been principal of Baldwin Park High School. This is my 6th year.
And what's your history with Baldwin Park?
So I originally was at a school in Glendora. I was a teacher at St. Lucy's in Glendora, and transferred here to Baldwin Park High School 20 years ago. I started as a science teacher, eventually became dean of students, and was an administrator for the past 10 years, and then principal for the past 6.
What's the best part of being a principal?
The best part of being a principal at Baldwin Park High School is I have the greatest kids in San Gabriel Valley right here at Baldwin Park High School. And what really makes my job exciting is to see my students succeed in whatever they're doing, whether it be sports, whether it be in the classroom. I see them going on to colleges and universities. That's the reason Baldwin Park High School exists, so that our students have stepping stones into the future. And that's what makes my job just absolutely fantastic.
What's the true meaning of a Brave?
Okay, so this is the key to being a Brave. Never count a Brave out, ever. They may be down and out. We may be having some struggles, or our teams might be struggling, but never count them out. We just dust ourselves off, we learn from the experience, and we take off like a shot. So Braves are shooting stars, man. They sometimes will come across a hurdle or a challenge, but they'll turn that into an opportunity and a success. That's what it means to be a Brave.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Ippolito. Up next, Senior Alonso Nunez talks about how BPHS and video production has helped him.
My name is Alonso Nunez. I'm a senior at Baldwin Park High School. And yeah.
So like, in your opinion, what is it to be a Brave?
For me to be a Brave, I think it's just representing Baldwin Park, because Baldwin Park High School is the best school in Baldwin Park. So for me to be a Brave, I think it's just representing my school as best as I can.
Are you affected by the PBIS, the new program?
Yeah, I mean, I do kind things around the school before the program even started. So I think with the new Brave books and the rewards you get for getting the Brave books, I think it's a good thing, and I think I would be affected by it because of the kind things I do around school.
How would you describe your school?
The school is a good learning environment for people. I mean, we're culturally diverse. We have ELD classes, and I mean, we don't deny any people the right to come to school. I think everybody should have an education, and that's what Baldwin Park gives.
What do you think about Studio 409?
I think Studio 409 is one of the best classes we have here on campus, not only because it allows young filmmakers to pursue their dreams starting from 11th grade or 10th grade whenever they want to, but also because the teacher, Mr. Appleby, really teaches you a lot about actually being in the film industry and what it could do for you to change your life. And I think Studio 409 was a good addition to the school.
We'll now hear from Ms. Brizuela about the importance of the PBIS program.
Good afternoon. I'm Ms. Brizuela. I am an English teacher, AVID teacher, and ELD teacher at Baldwin Park High School.
Okay, so what is PBIS?
So PBIS is a system that we are using district-wide. It's meant to reward students for positive behavior. So for a lot of students, it's things that they already do, like behaving in class, being on time to school, turning in their homework, acting accordingly when they have assemblies, throwing away their trash. It's what they're already responsible for doing, but we just want to find a way to reward all of those students that are always doing the right thing.
Do you see PBIS having a positive impact in the future?
I think it will. I think students will learn from others. They will model the behavior. We have great students at BPHS that are already doing great things on our campus, and they're not always recognized. So maybe they will be the models towards other students, and other students will follow suit.
Okay, as a teacher, what is your favorite part of PBIS?
I think as a teacher, we already expect a lot from our students, and we recognize that they're not always on task, but we also have to remind them to be on task. And that's what I think is the best thing about PBIS, that we're held accountable as well as the students for reminding them what they're supposed to be doing.
The PBIS program is going strong and everyone is doing his or her part. Keep up the great work, Braves.
Jose Acosta talks about how it feels to represent the school on the soccer team and being varsity team captain.
My name is Jose Acosta, and I'm a senior at Baldwin Park High School.
Okay, so what does it mean to you for you to be a Brave?
To be a Brave, to me, means to be involved in school, to recognize others, to be motivated to do our best, and to represent the school in the best way I can.
So you're a soccer captain, right?
Yes.
So are you proud to represent BP on the soccer field?
Yes, I am. It's something it's both really something proud to be, but it also brings so much pressure as an individual to knowing that I have the team behind my back. I have to make sure I support them in any way I can and make sure I try to make a big impact into the game.
So how are you guys doing this season?
This season we're currently 5-0. We haven't lost any of our league games so far, and I hope that we win league undefeated.
Congratulations to the soccer team on an amazing season.
Let's hear what Mr. Parks has to say about his time here at BPHS.
Parks.
Hi.
I came to interview you today on how it feels like to be a Brave, or how do you feel about being a Brave?
I love being a Brave. Being a Brave is one of the best jobs I've actually had. I've worked at lots of schools. This school is the biggest school I've worked at, has the most students and the best activities. I love the school colors that are here. I love the spirit that's here. So I love being a Brave. It's a fun thing.
How long have you been working here?
I've been here since November of 2016, so it's a little over a year.
How would you describe working here?
It's a lot of fun. It's busy. Some of you kids keep me really, really busy. But overall, it's a lot of fun. We have lots of great sports teams, lots of activities. The teachers are great. The staffs are great. And the students are great. And so it's fun working with you guys and helping you guys get your education. So I actually enjoy, working here. It's great.
All right, well, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much. You have a good one.
We now hear from senior Oscar Barragan about what it is like being a Brave.
How does it feel like to be a senior?
To be a senior, it feels like everything's finally ending after so many years of hard work.
How does it feel like to be a Brave?
It feels pretty good to be a Brave representing our school in various ways, like through sports or through academics.
What are your plans after high school?
Yeah, I'm probably going to go to JC.
We talked with Mrs. Anderson about her time here and how she got involved to cheer.
I love being a Brave. Being a Brave is full of pride and school spirit and everything else that it entails. Wouldn't want to work anywhere else. I've been a staff member here, I think 20 something years. The students are great, so it's an awesome place to work. The community is fabulous. They make it feel like home. It's really a good place. I was asked to take over the cheer program a couple of years ago when the advisors quit. I said no many times, and they kept coming back and asking if I would do it, They didn't have anybody. So my kids have always been involved in cheer, so I decided to take it on for the rest of that year, and then it just kind of got addicting, and I stuck with it, and here I am. Cheer is important to me because it gets students some students that normally wouldn't be involved in anything in school, it gets them involved, and I believe that if you're involved in school, it helps you do better as a student. It connects you to something which is extremely important. The girls that have been in it are fantastic. They become like family. So you get really close to them, and you just kind of watch out for them, whatever aspect it may be with school. And it's fun. It's a lot of fun. There's challenges, just like with everything. But I think cheer is an important sport at school because it does keep everybody connected and together, especially at the sports.
Mr. Sandoval talks about how ILC got started and how it benefits a lot of BPHS students.
Good afternoon. My name is Christopher Sandoval. I am the counselor for the Independent Learning Center program, and I've been at Bone Park for 10 years and also a former alumni. I graduated the class of 1998.
When was the ILC program started?
The ILC program started the 2015-16 school year and officially started the second semester. And so we're 2.5 years in the program.
What's the point of the program?
So the point of the program, or the purpose of the program, it was that the district and the school wanted to see that there was an alternative setting for students who were able to learn in a different manner. Some students just learn at an accelerated rate, or some students just don't learn as well as they would like to in a large size classroom, and they like the independent learning style a lot better. But we help a variety of different types of students. We have students that are accelerated, we have students that are behind credits, or we have students that have personal issues that they're unable to attend every day to school, and despite their obstacles or the barriers, they're able to still succeed and earn their credits and move forward.
The class size?
So we started first the 2015-16 school year with about 40 students, and we have increased that size now to about 90. And out of those students, a big variety or a large amount of our students have graduated. Not only graduated, but also moved on to post-secondary education.
What do you do for the program?
So my job as a counselor is to just assure that all my students are taking the appropriate classes. I do obviously a grad check for my students, and I show them how to read the transcripts. They get a copy of the transcripts and the grad check. And apart from that, I just try to do my best just to be personal with them. Listen to them out, talk about their days or weekends. I just want to be just that sounding board for them. So that's what I do here in the ILC.
So until next time, I'm Fatima Ibanez.
And I'm Ignacio Osorio.
Go Braves!